you and Nani.
We were shooting in Tapti Dhoop in Goa in the month of May. We were fried because I remember when I was wearing that sari,
Yeah.
my one hand was totally tanned and one wasn't. It was like that Nike sign because of the blouse. But in my head, I'm like, whenever this will come out, it's going to people are just going to love it. I mean, and I just love each and every moment on set, Rudrani. Like, I remember each and every moment on set, what we spoke, what we did, my relationship with Mahi on set, off set. It's just beautiful, yeah. I'm just so blessed to be an actor that I get an opportunity to not just play a heroine, but play a character which is going to stay in people's heart for the rest of their lives.
And like they're saying it, the chemistry between you and Nani is through the roof. You'd agree, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Of course.
Yeah.
So we are hoping.
I mean,
that
there's this
more.
debate going on whether it's Sita and Ram or Yashna and Viraj, and I like it's a healthy debate. It's a good debate. So
It's a good debate.
It's a good debate.
I mean, if both the films have
As long as there's debate, I'm happy.
and it has Mrunal Thakur in it, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. But you know, coming back to the storyline, we were just discussing that off the camera. In our society, marriage and women is a thing that is expected out of women, and of course then motherhood, right? A lot of women who don't want to choose motherhood are often shamed for it, saying that your existence is supposed to be that you're supposed to get married. I feel like they've dwelled into that in this film.
Very
and
subtly.
Very subtly.
And imagine in Telugu, like that audience, oh my God, hats off. And they've accepted it also because a body needs to be ready to bear a child. I mean, if your mind and body are not in sync, then no matter how many children you have, if you're not happy, you are not going to enjoy your motherhood.
Yeah.
Like, I know two of my friends who delivered the baby in the same year. One was not ready and one was ready. So I could see their journey, the postpartum depression and all of that kicked in. But whereas on the other hand, my friend conceived immediately she went for the second child. And I was like, oh my God, it is so important for a woman to be ready to bear a child, because it's eventually them who's going to raise the children. People are not going to come and ask you, hey, because there's so many responsibilities these days. I'm not saying don't have a child. And the women are not saying they don't want to have children. They're just saying that maybe not today.
I'm saying even if they are saying they don't want to have children, it's fine. It's
fine.
a choice.
Yeah, it's their choice.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm glad that you all went through that theme. It's very, like you said, subtly and then intertwining with the storyline, I think.
I have had this debate with, like a healthy conversation with my director also. And I was like, I don't want to have a child because Viraj wants a child, you know. I want a child because I believe in that love, so that I want to take this family aage. But in my head, there were so many questions like, is he emotionally asking her, like sometimes, you know, you get too pushy to do something and ask something. And then in my head, I was like, okay, it was a very tricky situation, Rudrani, for me. Because I am also born in the 90s. I am like, I'm so progressive. But this, again, where is Yashna coming from? Also, for the people who have not seen the movie, I don't want to give spoiler alerts, but there's always a baggage that we come with, like, you know, characters. They have some childhood traumas, and I think who we truly are today is mostly because of our childhood, the way we were raised and the kind of incidences that we've suffered or been through. And knowingly, unknowingly, there's also a tolerance level, you know. Like sometimes when a doctor asks you how much does it pain on the scale of 1 to 10, you just say it doesn't pain anyone. Doctor's like, oh my God, this is like 12 on 10. How are you surviving? But you just get used to that again. And I'm not just talking about physical pain. I'm talking about emotional pain.
Absolutely.
Damages and
the traumas that you've
traumas,
been through.
And not just that, but even abandonment. Like, you know, when you get abandoned by your own parents, it's not a nice place to be.
So, it will impact you in some way.
It will. So how can she raise a child? That's when you need a partner who is so patient and supportive and believes in you know, being a father, and he guarantees that he'll be a good father. I think that's what is more important. Otherwise, I was having a debate with Shaurya. I was like, no, she would not have a child. I don't want her to have a child. But then eventually those circumstances that they are in, you know, see, this is what happens. Like, but in the end, if you see in the climax, she says exactly opposite things. And it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
But this is the conflict that I am having with Yashna, you know, if we're in the process of making. I mean, it's no more just about hair, makeup and outfit. It's also about what journey or what path she would follow and why she is the way she is and what she's doing.
Correct.
You know, so it's just beautiful when you explore such sides of, there's so many scenes in my head that I've cooked, which the audience don't know about Yashna.